The 4 Elements of Booby Milk by Christina Lazar. To Baby Hawk from Mama and Daddy. Life has many endings and many beginnings. It is the beautiful ebb and flow, the waves on the cosmic ocean. All you've known your whole life is our connection through nursing. It's all I've known too. I've loved nursing you more than I could ever express in words. You are growing bigger and becoming stronger every day. It's time now that Booby Milk comes to an end. Just as all endings have a new beginning, this change begins a new chapter in your life. And even though I will stop nursing you, Booby Milk will never ever leave you. You will always have the love, the strength, the stability, and the comfort Booby Milk gave you inside of yourself. You are not alone. I am going through this ritual and initiation with you. We are together on this journey. While the milk from my boobies will soon be gone, I am empowering you to take in each element of Booby Milk's energy into your body. You will always have them inside when you need them. We thank the Great Mother for giving us Booby Milk and give her back some of what is left. Now, feel the gift from this offering coming up through your feet and tingle through your legs, your torso, your arms, and all the way up to the top of your head. The love Booby Milk gave you is in your body, glowing like a great shining dragon, radiating truth, beauty, and goodness from every scale. We thank the Great Mother for giving us Booby Milk and give her back some of what is left. Now you feel the gift from this offering coming up through your feet and tingle through your legs, your torso, your arms, and all the way up to the top of your head. The strength Booby Milk gave you is in your body, roaring through you like a giant bear protecting her cubs. We thank the Great Mother for giving us Booby Milk and gave her back some of what is left. Now you feel the gift from this offering coming up through your feet and tingle through your legs, your torso, your arms, and all the way up to the top of your head. The stability Booby Milk gave you is in your body, standing strong like a noble lion surveying his vast kingdom. We thank the Great Mother for giving us Booby Milk and give her back some of what is left. Now you feel the gift from this offering coming up through your feet and tingle through your legs, your torso, your arms, and all the way up to the top of your head. The comfort Booby Milk gave you is in your body, wrapping you up like a great eagle in her wings as you sit together in your nest. Feel the love, strength, stability, and comfort all at home inside of you. Feel how good it feels to feel it all on your own. You can feel like this anytime you call upon them. You have the power of Booby Milk now. You are so brave, my little one. You have passed the first big initiation of your life. This begins a new chapter for you. The 4 elements of Booby Milk are forever inside of you, supporting you always. When you need a reminder, you can wear these 4 pearls, Booby Milk, made into precious stones by the Great Mother herself. I am so proud of you, my sweet babe. The 4 elements of Booby Milk and I are always with you. May you flourish with abundance forever and always know the powers that are within you. The end. Hey everybody. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about this book that I created for my little one who I am about to start weaning. So I wanted to, I looked into some of the other books that are out there, and while some of them are really nice, they didn't quite do what I wanted to the extent I wanted to do. So in my mind, I thought hey, I'll just write a little children's book. Like, it'll be easy. And I thought I would be done, in a couple days. And 2.5 weeks later, doing one of these paintings every single day, I am finally finished. So I wanted to really make his weaning experience a true ritual and a true initiation. A ritual, this book has that ritual element to it where there is a offering to a being that is higher than us. And that offering then empowers baby hawk to kind of take that next step in this journey. So the book is, it's the 4 elements of Booby Milk. And I have split kind of when we nurse into 4 segments. So daytime nurse, nap time nurse, bedtime nurse, and overnight nurse. And each one of these I kind of characterized as an archetype. So dragon is daytime, bear is nap time, lion is bedtime, and eagle is overnight. These are all animals he really relates to. And so there also has like personal significance for him. Like when we cuddle at night, overnight, and fall asleep, I'm Mama Eagle and he's my baby eagle. And, he often stomps around during the day pretending to be a dragon and roaring and setting stuff on fire. So each one, like I said, each one of these are very specific to us, but, they're also kind of archetypal figures of the qualities that they embody in the book. So there's a running theme throughout the book of spirals. So each time, this is kind of like it's a lemniscate, a double Ouroboros, but spiralic, if you will. There's another one. Here's kind of a loop-de-loop. The spirals are symbols of the eternal return. Of course, is the idea that, things don't, and here we are back to the double spiral that on the last page, that's on the first page. So the eternal return is this kind of concept that things that like continually go around and around. It's things that end then have a new beginning, and things that, it goes so far into the distance that they end up coming back around again, and so it's not exactly an Ouroboros, because the Ouroboros is eating itself. And so that has kind of, diminishing returns on some level. The eternal return is continuous. It never stops. And especially the double spiral is that idea that you kind of go in this shape forever, and you can kind of come in and go out of it over and over and over again. And so that double spiral, as I just mentioned, begins and ends the book. And in the beginning, there is a sprout growing from the one part of the spiral, and in the end, it's a full tree. And so there's quite a few of these kind of mythic themes that are running through. The double dragon lemniscate is kind of my version of an Ouroboros that may last a little longer than just the one guy, you know, so it's the dragons, it's the cosmic ocean, the ebb and flow, and kind of putting that idea into kind of more visual language. And so here is where I introduce the 4 archetypal creatures, the 4 cherubic creatures, if you will. And so dragon is love, bear is strength, lion is stability, and eagle is comfort. And so each one of these kind of takes on a persona that he will then embody. And so the ritual element is this starting here. So what this corresponds to is that we will physically take some of my milk that I actually have left over from when I used to pump in the freezer, because I don't know what to do with it and I hate to throw it out, but luckily I have some exactly for stuff like this. So I have some pouches of milk, and we will actually take one of those pouches, go in the garden, pour it out, and then say these words. We thank the Great Mother for giving us booby milk and give her back some of what is left. And then I'll guide him through feeling it coming back up into his body. And so we'll do that each time we're letting one of these go. And so I said there's 4 of them. I'm going to do 1 each week. So we're starting with daytime nurse. So dragon goes first, right? And so we're going to give back the booby milk, have him embody that feeling, and, you know, really take the time to kind of do this thing and have him feel the dragon energy in him in this way. And then week 2 is strength. So it's the bear. I have the exact same words written down. And we will go through that exact same ritual at the beginning of the week, pouring the milk, really feeling it coming back up, really embodying the bear. And so as a book that I'm going to read to him like every day, right? This is reinforcing what's happening. We're actually doing the actions that are talked about in the book. The book is like talking about those and like showing it visually. So, you know, it's crafting the mythos in these multiple touch points, you know, where you're not only enacting it, but you're also looking at the illustrations, hearing the words. And so lion is next, you know, he's stability. And then eagle is comfort, is the very last one. Pray for me on that one. And then, you know, and then so we kind of have this, like the spiral with the 4 elements of milk, of booby milk in him, you know, there. And he's kind of just really taking it all in. And so I, oh, and then this next illustration, is baby Phanes. So Phanes is a Roman light deity of light, as you know, maybe one of the depends on which theogony you read, is one of the first beings of creation. You know, let there be light. And so he's usually depicted exactly like this, but as an adult. And so and he's born out of a golden egg at the beginning of, you know, the universe of time. And so here he is being born out of a golden egg. Baby hawk is as Phanes. And incidentally, the creatures are the same. I didn't mean to do that on purpose, but I just, normally there is something else here, but that's really the only thing I added. There is a dragon, he does have eagle wings, and he does have a lion on top of his head. And so I just added the bear. And that's kind of wild. And so he's got, you know, his little accoutrements. He is radiating. He is stepping into his new power. So this is like the new baby hawk, you know, as the little deity of light that he is. And so part of what, as like a graduation at the end of all of this, he gets, I had a bracelet made of 4 freshwater pearls. And so that's this. And so it's kind of his little totem. And, you know, he's 2.5 almost. I don't expect him to wear this every day, but I can wear it. And whenever he needs it, I can give it to him and put it on him, you know? And so he can have this whenever he needs it as like a physical reminder of what we went through, you know? And it's his talisman. And so this talisman is then going to be, you know, embodied with these elements. And then the last page, as I showed before, is kind of the completion of that first page. So, you know, as the acorn was planted, it is now a gorgeous rainbow oak tree. And, you know, just reinforcing that the booby milk and me and the booby milk will always be there for him. He's never going to be alone. And, you know, just to help him embody that visually. And so that's the, so that's the kind of mytho-poetic storyline and through story. And, you know, just to kind of talk about some of the other illustrations I didn't talk about, you know, I just had such a wonderful time picking some of these images that I have just been in love with, and I've wanted to paint. This was at my friend's wedding, and one of my other friends took this photo, and that is really how it looks. Just fields of lavender, sunset, beautiful mountain. You know, it was just the most idyllic, perfect moment, and I was lucky enough to have a photograph taken of it, and now it goes in his book. And you know, I think he loves dinosaurs. So this is the milk kind of flowing, if you will, and then kind of, you know, maybe drying up a little bit. So I don't really want to like say it that way. I do say that it's coming to an end, and I just, you know, I want to say it without being scary. And visually, this kind of has that, like, you know, other idea of like, oh, right? But we've got a brave dinosaur roaring at us on the other side, so I think he can take it. And that's the, trying to think if I missed anything. That's the book. Like I said, this is just this, I created this, like I said, because I wanted it to go deeper than some of the offerings that were already out there. And, you know, really create something that, that is as meaningful as this transition that he's going through. And, you know, let's be real, I'm going through it too. It's probably just as hard for me in a whole different way as well. And so it was important for me to honor that in myself and give myself the ability to craft something like this, for, you know, as a way to work, you know, in a cathartic way, to go through this initiation that I'm going through as well, but also to really honor my son and give him the tools I think he needs to go through this and thrive. And so thank you. I hope you enjoy the reading of the book, and I will link that. And thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think.